everybody. Oh, am I here? Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. How's the music? How's the music? How's the game music? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? I don't think it's too quiet. It might be a little loud. It might be a little loud compared to me. I'm not sure. There, I moved it. I moved it. A little bit. Might be a tiny bit loud. No problem. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Okay, how about now? Is it better? I remember playing last time I played this, and I watched the VOD. The music was so quiet, and I was so mad. So I decided that I would make it a little louder this time. But I think it's probably better now. If anyone thinks it's too loud, you can always let me know. Welcome in, everybody. Lerp, congrats on being first. I think twice. I think 2 days in a row. Good evening and happy Friday. Happy Friday. I went out for lunch with my friend and we listened to the Friday song in the car. Hi Cage, hi Sukri. Hi Hyacinth, happy gaming hours. It is happy gaming hours. It's happy cozy gaming hours. I'm feeling it tonight. Oh, hi Tom. Hi Tom. Hi Willem. Yeah, this is the coffee talk game. This is episode 2. This is episode 2. Infinite, thank you so much for 17 months. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Infinite. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Thank you so much. Oh, I just realized that the little thing didn't pop up. My alert box didn't show. I wonder if something's blocking it. Hold on, let's see. I don't know where my alert box is. That's so weird. Man, I need to reorganize all this. I need to reorganize all of it. It's everywhere. I don't know, guys. I don't know what happened to the alert box. Usually there's an alert box when somebody does anything, but... Okay, give me 1 second. That's gonna bug me. I'm gonna go in studio mode so that I can grab it from one of my other sources, because it seems to have disappeared. Scrolly, 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 scroll. I wonder if it's just named something weird and that's why I can't find it. Yeah, I just can't seem to find it. I think it's named something really weird. It's not just named alert box, or I probably would have found it by now. Backgrounds. No. Oh, wait. I think I found it. Okay. Okay, I put it there. It should be fine now. It should be there now. If anything happens, there should be an alert box. Cool, cool, cool. I got back from drinks at a brewery with friends. Good Friday energy. That's such a perfect way to start your Friday, with some friends. I'm glad that you've been having such a good start to your weekend, Larp. I thought I had a friend's... I thought that I had a friend's birthday, thinking it was so rushed, so everything got sorted and sent to them, only to find out that it's a good— Oh no! Oh my gosh, that really sucks. I'm sorry. Tracking isn't working. Oh my gosh, no. I'm not using my 3DO, and so my microphone's kind of blocking my mouth. Here, I can adjust it a little bit. That happens sometimes when I use this microphone. Gonna make it go down a little bit lower. Wait, Raze, what? Raze, was that you? Did you just do a sticky bomb? I'm guessing it was Raze. I made it a little bit lower. Oh, there you go. Everybody have fun tonight? Is everybody having fun tonight? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that was. I think it was a sticky bomb. And I think it was Ray's based off of our previous conversation. How is that? Is that a sticky bomb? How are you doing that? It's popped up 3 times so far. That is not a sticky bomb. Everybody Wang Chung tonight, damn it. No, my phone's not dead. My phone's not dead. I moved my microphone below my mouth, so we should be okay now. I don't 100% know how that showed up on the screen, but if it was a sticky bomb, thank you. Raise. We are going to be playing more of the coffee talk game tonight. For those of you who haven't been following along, we started Hibiscus and Butterfly, which is the second installment of the game, also known as the second episode, and it's been really comfy so far. So if you're here for ASMR, this isn't the usual ASMR, but it's still very comfy and you can fall asleep to it. Hey Orion! Hey Orion, welcome back. Good to see you, good to see you. I've been looking forward to playing more of this. I have no clue what this one is. Wait. Who is Wang Chung? I don't understand. Who is he? What does he want? Hi, Abigail. Hi, Abigail. How are you tonight? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. I can already tell that my throat is gonna be like absolutely dead after this, so I got lots of water. No, Wang Chung. I don't know, like from the song. I don't know who that is and I don't know what it is. From this I don't know, from the song Everybody Have Fun Tonight or whatever. I think Coffee Talk is more fun to watch than for me to play. I'm not good at the coffee art. I suck at the coffee art. Oh my god, I'm terrible at the coffee art. The coffee art stresses me out, but I try not to allow that to be visible. This is half of Wang Chung. I don't know if this is... If it... Oh, the band is Wang Chung. Is that the name of the band? The band is Wang Chung. Oh my gosh. For some reason, I thought that it was a part of the song. No, because don't they say that in the song? I didn't know that that was the actual name of the artist. I mean, I did, but I forgot. I don't know if that... I was so good. It's both. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure. I genuinely didn't know. I had no idea. Oh wait, do I need to load the game? I think I just pressed continue. Speaking of latte art, I was reminded today that Guinness has a machine that does... Really? I stopped drinking Guinness such a long time ago, but I would have another Guinness if it meant that I could experience the Guinness art in the foamy head of the beer. I want to experience that at least once. I want a Guinness beer art. The last time I played this in the first installment, I would never check the phone. Whenever there were like little updates and things. Oh, I forgot about him. He's got a new look. I think he's got a new look. Everybody's got new stuff, new stories. I'm so excited for this secret project. You'll see. Murder is currently hooked on this mecha tactic game. The mechanic is very interesting and inspiring. So I was in a vegan restaurant and a woman said that she knew me, which is weird because I've never met her before. Okay, I really liked that. I really liked that. Can I steal that? Good one, Georgie. Good one, Georgie. Was that Hako? Wait. Are you talking about Hyde? It's not quite. It's not quite Hako. At least I don't think so. Unless maybe Hako is living a double life. I saw it the first time in Amsterdam, and I saw it today again in the brewery I was in. Man, I would love to see that. I would love to see that at a brewery. I'm gonna look it up at least. I want to know what it looks like. I've never seen anyone make art in, well, in beer the way that you do latte art. The fact that you knew who I was talking about means that it's close enough. Okay, okay. Leaving them on red, I know. I'm not looking at any other stories on Tomodachi. Wait, it says I still have like, oh, Brewpad. I learned new stuff in Brewpad. Oh, I love the sweet. We learned the sweetheart latte, butterfly pea, dreamin' blue, tranquility, pink spice, blue lightning, flower bed. We have so many undiscovered things. I don't like having any of the notifications, so I gotta click. I gotta make sure we don't have any notifications. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna have a little water because I have a little tickle in my throat. I saw this and the color scheme immediately made me think of Lord Farquaad on the shelf here. Hi Nomad. Hi Nomad, how are you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you. My name. Oh, your game is being done. What game are you playing right now? Is today a day off for you? So I don't think I could ever put the speech on auto. I don't think I'd be able to read fast enough. Seems like we're out of ginger. Uh-oh. Who's coming in? They're probably gonna ask for ginger. Whoever they are, they're probably gonna ask for ginger. Just my luck. Oh, look, it's Hako. Raze, that doesn't look anything like Hako. That's Hyde, not Hako. Mr. Hyde, welcome. Hello, hi. It's nice to see you again. How are you? Ah, well, I'm just here. How about you? You seem a little preoccupied. Right, sorry about that. I just learned that we're out of ginger. Oh? I made a mistake on the weekly order sheet. And the remaining roots that I have are no longer fit for consumption. What does Hako do whenever someone raids into his stream? Shut up. No more puns. No more puns, please. I was arguing that this character isn't Hako. And Raze is making like a compelling argument. He said, what does Hako do whenever anyone raids into his stream, he hides. And purple. And we got the purple going on too. Hi Turtle. Hi Turtle. Welcome in. Sounds like a rookie mistake, Vi. I know, I'm ashamed. Our storage system is having problems because of recent power surges. Alas, I'll stock up on the farmer's market tomorrow. When is it not raining in this town? Sounds like a plan. You're really busy as usual. I see. Yes, well, nothing wrong with a slow day or two from time to time, although it's been quite a week if I may say so myself. Oh? Well, I'm listening. Pardon? You're weak. Tell me all about it. Oh, I'm not even sure where to start. Try anywhere. After all, there's no way for me to correct an unheard story, am I right? Right. Well, the most notable problem recently would be the severe thunderstorms. Sometimes they cause our powers to short out, which messes with the machines. So, in case it happens again, my apologies. I see. Warning duly noted. There's also been this ongoing car vandalism in the neighborhood. Apparently there's a serial deflator of tires on the loose. Officer Georgie was the one who informed me about it. We've also got a lot of new customers, and I think that's about it. Sounds eventful, if not terribly riveting. Now, regarding the car vandalism that you spoke about. Well, I drove here. To what extent should I be concerned about it? I wish I could inform you with confidence, but unfortunately I don't know much about it, so I can answer that. Hey nation! I think this is set in Seattle, actually. I think. What do I don't like getting the notifications. I don't like getting them. There's too many. L'avoir elle, c'est avoir-le à toi. What does that mean? To have, I have her. It is to have her is to have the. What does étoile mean? To have the world? To have the. Having her is to have the. I know what this means, it's on the tip of my tongue. Is it another with soup tomorrow? No, it's not gonna be with soup every week, but it's gonna be more often. Dang it. Sorry, I have to look this up. What's my French is just not Frenching today. Et toi? Star. Having her is to have the stars, is what this means. So romantic. So romantic. It's very cute. There's nothing to worry about. Your car's gonna be fine. Officer Georgie, welcome. Hey, Vi. I managed to track and narrow down the vandal's strike zone, you see, because the culprit seems to have a favorite spot. Really? Yep, and it's nowhere near here. Miss Riona told me her car was affected as well, by the way. Is that so? If she comes back, can you ask her where she's parked? Will do. Appreciate it. Anyway, my investigation's still ongoing, but I'd say this area's pretty safe. So you can relax. I see. Anyway, good evening, y'all. Sorry for blocking the entryway earlier. I was finishing off my last cigarette. Because it's time to start a new one. Sorry, I'm just trying to get OBS to stop having like 10 million things on the screen. Do you mind? Not at all. Mr. Hyde, meet Officer Georgie. He's in charge of the night patrols around here. Cheers. Officer Georgie, meet Mr. Hyde, our occasional guest from Los Angeles, and a friend of Mr. Gala. Ah, the big hospital guy? Then I guess I've seen you around a bunch. Los Angelino, huh? Not for much longer, though. Oh? I'm in the process of finalizing my move back here with my modeling agency. That's wonderful news. You've lived here before? Mm-hmm. For about 40 years. When did you move to LA then? Around 20 years ago. Right. Huh. Let's just say I'm nowhere near as young as I look. Oh, models, vampires, gotcha. Then as a native Seattleite, let me be the first to welcome you back. We got smog and dour skies. See, Seattle, that's what I thought. But at least our coffee is second to none. Right, Vi? I'll let you be the judge of that. Thanks for the warm welcome. Then, have you moved in already, or not yet? Preparations still need to be made at the property that I've chosen. I wouldn't even think of packing until it's halfway done. Makes sense. That being said, I'll be here to oversee the construction for a while. If you ever need help, let me know. Can't do much by myself, but I can find a few guys who can. Although it won't be necessary. I appreciate the gesture. It's funny. What is? Quite frankly, the police force and I had something of a contentious relationship in the past. Uh-oh. Was it a slap on the wrist and let's call it a day type of thing? Or the catch you catch me kind? All I can say is live long enough and you'll try everything. Those are bygone years, of course. Are you sure? So, does anyone want something to drink? Naturally. Well, it better not be ginger because we don't have any. After you. Well, a public servant should put the citizens first. So, after you. How idealistic, but I insist. After all, I'm still considering my options. Well then, in that case. What will it be, officer? Just give me something nice, Vi. Are you alright? Not that great, honestly. What happened? Never mind that for now. I got a question for you. Did you, by any chance, see a lighter lying around? Oh! Yes, I did. I have it with me. That's a relief. Okay, Vi, listen carefully. I need you to take this very, very seriously. Okay? I'll need that lighter back, okay? Okay? I mean it. I need it back. Or this streak of bad luck won't end. Pardon? Just talking to myself. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Appreciate it. Would you like anything to drink? Just black coffee for me, please, but lightly sweetened. Do I just put, like, I guess coffee, honey? Yeah, we picked up his lighter because he left it here, I think, a long time ago. Luna Snow's brother or something? Who's Luna Snow? We made sweet coffee. Here's your sweet coffee to sweeten your evening, officer. Cheers, Vi. That really hits the spot. I'm glad to hear that. Are you ready to make your order? Not quite. Do you have any suggestions? We have a couple of new teas if you're interested. Uh-oh. They're butterfly pea and hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus, huh? Not an ingredient that's easily palatable when used in a hot beverage. Perfect. Make me something with it. Are you sure? We're missing some ingredients tonight. Do you have any specifics in mind? I'll let you choose for me. Just make it red and Who knows? Maybe it can be my new blood wine. Blood wine? It's a fake blood cocktail that I used to get here, back when it was still a bar. Ah, I see. Make me a bold red drink. I'd like to see what you can come up with. Oh, that explains it. I don't know too much about marble rivals. So, a bold red drink. That's so vague. I don't know. I don't know. I got the red ingredient down. I got the red ingredient down. A bold red drink. I guess maybe like 2 hibiscuses? 2 hibiscus? And then maybe we can add... I could add some mint to it. I could add some lemon. Maybe hibiscus lemon? Because we don't have any ginger, right? Let's do hibiscus lemon. Let's see what we get. Oh. They said make a bold red drink. This isn't quite red. It's kind of... Let's try one more time. Let's try another one. It is really pretty. I might remake it, but what happens if I just do hibiscus, hibiscus, hibiscus? I'm really curious if it's gonna just be like all red. Ah. Okay, I think this is probably the one that they want. This is red. The other one wasn't red. Some tea would clear up my sinuses because oh man, I'm sorry you haven't been feeling well. What's your favorite kind of tea? I would try this hibiscus tea. It looks really good. So this is a drink that you thought I might like. Honestly, I'm not entirely confident, but this is the best I can do tonight. Looks peculiar enough. How is it? It's tart. Astringent. Do you like it? You tell me. Ah, and I was looking forward to it. I'm sorry that it isn't what you expected. Well, you did what I asked, so no need for apologies. Next time you could try making me something that doesn't taste like hay juice. Rude. You asked for that. It needs some boldness. What else do you want to put in it? Something that can leave a mark in me. It's tea. It's tea. It's not that deep, sir. Hey, Len. Welcome on in. How's it going, Len? There's only one hibiscus drink that I have enjoyed. I'm curious to see if you can come close. I bet it was the hibiscus lemon one that I made. That I threw away. Welcome. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Hey, kid. There. Damn. Oh. Oh, dang. Hello, Vi. Pops, nice to see you again. What's up? What's going on? What's going on with you? Me? Oh, well, nothing. Nothing much. You know what? Let me move over there. Poor Georgie. There we go. Sorry about earlier. I was, preoccupied. No problem. Is everything alright? Yeah, of course. I'm always alright. Always. 'Cause I'm a very lucky dude. Speaking of luck, did the lady ever come back? Miss Riona? Yeah, she did. Really? Did you manage to give her my stuff? I missed the timing. I'm sorry. What? Ah, how come? I'm so sorry. Ah, well. Whatever. I found her handle on Teachel anyway. Oh? Not sure if she's even active, though. I'll try adding her and send her a message. I just want to apologize, you know? I'm really sorry for the trouble. Well, whatever, right? Annie Hoodle, it's nice to see you again, Pops. Likewise, kid. Hello to you too, sir? Hyde. It's Hyde. Wait, so you're really that Hyde? The supermodel Hyde? A big shot, huh? Oh, hey, Rune. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, raiders. Hello, raiders. Here to steal our cheese. How is your stream? You were streaming Magic the Gathering. I hope it was fun. I hope it went well. Yeah, we're on to Coffee Talk episode 2 now, so we are going through another barista phase this year. Hi Batsy, welcome on in. Hello Raiders. My name is Violet Spellcraft. I'm an ASMR streamer, and tonight we're playing Coffee Talk episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Stream was really good. We're having a very chill time playing Magic the Gathering. I'm glad that you had fun. I was looking for someone to keep on with the chill vibes. Well, thank you so much for choosing me. We're keeping it extra chill here tonight. We're just hanging out in our rainy coffee shop. But it's good to have you here, and I'm glad that you had fun. Heck yeah, I love chill vibes. It's good to have you here, Batsy. Welcome on in again. Also, if you gotta go and get anything to eat or drink or take care of yourself after stream, Rune, please make sure to do your post-stream self-care. My eyes have seen thine glory, and how could I not raid? It's a secret. It's a secret though, okay? Shh. We're talking about the new model, by the way. We're talking about the new model. The new model that is probably not going to see the light of day until like, oh my gosh, summertime? It's been really hard not sharing it, so I've shared it. I have shared with a few people. But it's still a secret. It's still a secret, okay? That's true. Don't worry. Your secret is safe too. Your secret is safe. I'm not a secret sharer. Have some water. Having some water. Oh man, oh boy, I never thought I'd randomly see you in a place like this. No offense to you, Vi. Well, I follow your socials, man. I'm a big fan. Especially love the Timeless series that you did for Boundless. That's an old one. Boundless? It was a lifestyle magazine, no longer in print. Because everything's online these days. What was the series about? It was a photo series that I modeled for. A bit of an avant-garde shoot. They were originally set to be displayed in a time travel-themed showcase. Alas, the exhibition fell through. So, they were rethemed and put in the magazine instead. Yeah, those were awesome. I liked how the series showed peak fashion through the times, yet the designs were so contemporary. Timeless, even. Pun intended. I'd love to see that. Wait, let me show you a couple pics from it. That looks great there, colorless or not. Okay, I can't deny that's a good pose. That's a good model picture. It do be insert adjective here. Oh, thank you, Turtle. I'm so excited. I am so excited to be able to share with everybody. Oh, wow. You looked amazing, Mr. Hyde. Still do. Of course. It was so cool. It inspired me to find my own style, too. I'm partial to the 80s inspired look myself. Really? I can't tell. It's my jacket collection. Glad it helped. I did enjoy experiencing some of those times again. Even if only in garment form. Even if I was left with a melancholy feeling. But I digress. Would you like to order anything? Oh, yeah, of course. Then can I get a pumpkin latte? Sorry, we don't have that here. Aw, for real? Oh my gosh, excuse me. I just drank my water like super fast. 1 second. You know you don't need pumpkin. Wait, you definitely need pumpkin to make it. Lodestar Mage, thank you so much for the follow. No, like, as I asked, I think the only mods who have seen it are Zapple and Velgor. Most people that I've asked have said, no, I want a surprise, I don't want to see it. Am I going? I don't know if I'm gonna do a up for a Lord video. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford Lord video as well. Oh, I've heard that before. Yep, but I have an open mind. I just don't want anything plain tonight. How about making me something based off of a pumpkin latte with what you have? Coffee? We got the coffee. We got the cinnamon. I don't know, nothing else here. Is like coffee, cinnamon, and milk, maybe? Coffee, milk, cinnamon. Let's see. Cinnamon latte? I don't know. What do you think? Is this kind of like a pumpkin latte? I actually don't know what I'm drawing. Can I reset it? There we go. I like trying to do the heart, but it's... Oh my god, no. Reset, reset. I'm just... No, I can't do it. I can't do the art. I'm not doing it, guys. There. This is my latte art. I hope nobody has any complaints. I put so much effort into my latte art. Isn't it beautiful? Oh no, it looks so bad. It looks so bad, guys. Ah, a cinnamon latte. Warm and sweet, just for you. Sounds good. Let's see if he likes it. Good call on the cinnamon. It is the star spice of the fall season after all. Oh yeah, you're right, like pumpkin latte. The warmth cheers me right up. Thanks, Vi. Don't mention it. So, what's the matter? Huh? Why do you need cheering up, kid? Oh, about that. Just the usual work stuff. A few disagreements here and there, you know? Any working team will eventually have them once or twice, right? Right. What do you do? I'm a vlogger slash influencer. I review a lot of lifestyle things like fashion, places, food, etc. on the social media. Sometimes I do skits and such on my channels too. And pranks also? Oh no, Pops. No way. Real talk though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say it before, but I hate them a lot. Is that so? I just think they're the lowest form of entertainment. Just cheap thrills at the expense of others. Right. But yeah, getting off topic here, sorry. So you're essentially the creator and the host of your show. What does your team do? My team helps to edit, secure sponsors, and massively boost the production quality. They're great. I owe them lots. Do you think you're doing well? Yeah, I mean, I think so. We get by pretty well. I currently reside in LA. For real? I did too before I moved here. Why'd you move? Why I moved? I mean, because I hated it there. Not to crap on where you live, sir. I just think that LA is not for me. No offense taken. Why'd you hate it there? It's a long and stupid story. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Anyway, sorry for the tangent. You were saying? I've been noticing an influx of newcomers there. They're loud, young, and brazen. Just like you. Yeah? The fact that you're able to make something of yourself out of such mundane nonsense, I'd say you're doing pretty well. So, what's the issue? Well, I've talked about my channel situation here before, right? Yeah, you said your views were dwindling. Call it dwindling might be overkill, but yeah. That's what my team and I are trying to figure out what to do. Trying to keep the show fresh, you know? Truthfully though, I've been wanting to change the show's direction for a while now. I even promised myself last year. Once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just gonna do it. Was? Well, I've always wanted to do a talent showcase segment, you know? So I could help elevate others like me. Others like you? Yeah. Like the soprano lady from before, like those dwarf actors and actresses in TV shows. We all actually kind of have something in common. You know what it is? I'll make it easier for you. Think about satyrs, for example. Vi, when you hear about us, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Don't think too hard now. Just say anything, off the top of your head. How about you, Pops, sir? Probably partying, recklessness, alcoholism, or a joke, right? Is that what you think? No, but that's what most of society thinks. It's the same way society views Lady Riona as bad luck personified. All just because she happens to be a banshee. Besides, society is awful at judging people. The immediate trust that they have for those who have money, compared to those who had to start from zero. You know what I mean? I get it, you know? Etiquette, social cues, awareness, that sort of thing. What nurtures you in growing up reflects these things, and that's what most people like to assume anyways, and I get it. Nobody has any time to learn about everybody. So, we go by impressions. But as someone who started from zero and now, the difference in how people treat me is so damn stark. So damn stark that it doesn't feel all that great, you know? Of course. So yeah, I wanted to carve a space in my work. A place where I could get some exposure to those who might not get it otherwise. Then, once again I ask you, what is the issue? My team thinks my segment idea is too risky. Don't fix what's not broken, they said. They just want me to improve what I've been doing. And you agree? They're not wrong. The risk is real. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I've got a whole team depending on me now, and that's why I'm trying to find a compromise. At least until we become so big that any slight changes won't affect us as much as... Will the world wait for you, though? I wonder. Huh? Will the world wait for you to be ready? Have you ever asked yourself that? You see, making choices is always a matter of priority. As you grow, your stake increases along with your responsibilities. As such, your excuses will continue to pile up. But given the pace at which you're going right now, I see your idealistic dream is unlikely to be realized. However, if it's enough for you to just have good intentions, well, that's another story. Are you okay? Uh-huh. Well, there's a lot I need to think about, so I should go. Nice seeing you, Pops, and thanks for your advice, sir. Vi, thank you too. Hang in there. Yeah, y'all too. I'll see you around. Hey, Larcade. Welcome in. And no worries, Orion. Hope your brother's alright. Welp, I've stayed too long already, so I better go do my work now. Don't want to get my pay docked, you see? Nice meeting you, Hyde. We'll see each other more often soon, I'm sure. Hopefully nothing work-related. Have a good night, officer. You too, Vi. Be safe out there, officer. Will do. Until next time. I suppose I should leave as well. I'll be back before long, though. Oh, please do. Alright then. Have a good evening yourself, Vi. Safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde. Is everyone... Ooh, hibiscus tea. Everyone left. Everyone left the cafe. What day are we on? Let's see. I just love the whole vibe and feel and look of the coffee shop. It actually looks a lot like coffee culture. Which used to be a big thing. I don't even know if coffee culture is still big or if it's kind of dying down. We're on Sunday, September 24th, 2023. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next day. Alright, the Evening Whispers. Innu Mimi and werewolves may share common ancestry, archaeologists say. Lionfish invasion decrease. A successful trial? Countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection. Ooh, let's check. Let's look at Tomodachi. Bad traffic at Yale Street. Avoid. I could really use a good cup of coffee right now. Does that mean they're gonna come here and get coffee? I have tons to think about every day, like how to make your timeline more fun. It's sometimes scary how so many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right? I wonder how her thing is going. I love that I can just like everybody's things. It's cute. I love her so much. Are they both French or something? Lua and Bailey's, they both speak French. Her birthday is October the 2nd. And his birthday... Oh, I can't really see his. We're not good friends, so we can't really see it. Votre ami est un paysage choisi. I don't know what that means. I forget what verb votre is. Friend is a choice something. I'm not sure. Hey Zapple. Hey Zapple. Hey, 4-panel nanoland made it this time. Okay, I need a little bit of water before I do anything else. Wait, what popped up here? Okay. And then I think I have new drinks on Brewpad. The sweet coffee, the hibiscus tea, and the cinnamon latte. There we go, we cleared our notifications. Okay, a little bit more water and then we'll continue. There's something missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Oh yay, Bailey's is back. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. Oh yeah, they're getting married. They're having their wedding soon. They're my favorite. They're my favorite couple. They're my favorite couple in this game. I think they're so cute. It's too dainty. Dainty? What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. Alright then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No takebacks this time. Bae. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from that topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're gonna decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice that we make? Hey Vi, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple? Bae, don't put Vi on the spot. No, it's quite alright, it's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding and your opinions matter, not mine. Oceanic Guardian, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. My alert box is literally like at the bottom for some reason. My bad. They're giving you murder eyes, let me be real. They do look like they're gonna kill me and take over the coffee shop. They look like they're both in on something that I'm not in on. It's actually a little scary. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones, the ones that you spotted on Tomodachi. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive, especially when you want to have 200 guests. That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. The key word is extended. Do you even know half these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things that you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure that we can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to... Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Vi. Of course. What can I get you? Something that'll keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. With a nice spicy kick, please. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee with spice will do. Let's do cinnamon coffee. Or ginger. Let's try coffee with cinnamon. Jingle beans. Is cinnamon considered spicy? I don't know. This looks like a Christmassy coffee. Let's see. It can be. Let's try doing it with ginger. So I know ginger is gonna have like a stronger spice. Let's try that one. Jai Tubrick for the lady. Oh, an old goodie. Perfect. I can feel myself relaxing already. What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. You're weird. I guess we're both weird. They're so cute. I love them. That we are. My lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. Why are they so sickeningly cute? This is so much better. It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile? Never enough. Ugh, disgusting. I'm going to need something real spicy to wash this down. And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway, until Lua properly gets off of work. Alright then. Did you hear me, Vi? Spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope, just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something and then double it. Okay, okay. They really are just so sweet. Like, you can just tell by the way they look at each other that they care so much about each other. So make sure it's got a spicy kick of something and then double it. Here you go. This looks like super boring, but here you go. There should be plenty of spice in this. It does smell like it. I love how everyone just smokes indoors in this at this coffee shop and tastes like it. Well done, Vi. This is the kick I needed. I'm glad. Alright, back to the lovebirds here. Your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored. Not really. Turns out planning a wedding as well. Suitably entertaining. This is still episode 2. Yeah, we're still playing episode 2. Like, this is the second installment in the game. I don't know exactly how many chapters that there are in episode 2, but we didn't start anything over. We haven't played any chapters over choice. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey, here they go again. I'm gonna see that some things don't change. Such a dramatic backdrop, too. You should start serving popcorn, Vi. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work anyway. Right. And I'm gonna have a drink. Bye, Vi. Bye, Hyde. See ya. What can I make you, Mr. Bailey's? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. A hot chocolate, perhaps? Yes, chocolate with honey and milk could work. Chocobi Miraku. Okay, that's such a cute drink. Chocobi Miraku. Perfect. This feels so good, bye. Really means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this. It's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers. I hope Lua didn't get too soaked. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? You tell me. The wedding's bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. And if you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lou is there, and that's about it. That's not a bad start, in truth, but if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Tomodachi, every wedding picture she's putting out online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers that she follows. She deserves to have all that, to have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it too much and too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family, I want her to have what she wants and what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man. Mr. Hyde, no, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day, and if he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was going to say it whether you like it or not. You're sitting here going on about everything that Lewis should want. As if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone. No, especially when you love someone. You should never presume to know what they need. Lua is the only one who can tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says that she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute, or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding just to make you feel good about yourself. But what if we take so long that we reach old age and we're still not married? If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding. Based on what your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. And that sounds pretty sad to me. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. Bailey's. But it also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. It doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was. Until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agency just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you gonna do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now? That's for me to know, and you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I just have to tease it. I'll, take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world, and I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion, or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro lighting. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt... Shh. My mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. I'm moving here to be closer to them. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing. It's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally. In a hurry to leave, Mr. Bailey's? No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. And keeping bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink. I'm gonna leave the topic alone for a little while. Good, Elf. Enjoy your night, then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Vi. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Bailey's. Mr. Hyde, what was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe and it's a bit of a pile of junk, but it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short, because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I've been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. And at some point, I decided that I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? Haha, you know me well, Vi. Some friends and I, we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, and they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, Hyde-shaped, and I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and I got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view, for the sort of action which, I admit, might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me was very enjoyable indeed. We're right in the thick of it when suddenly we hear a tap on the window. Let me guess. That was Gala? The wolf himself. He peers inside and he starts banging on the door so hard that the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" He opens the door and he tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Oh, Vi, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just to think about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe it. That's a consensuous bodyguard if I ever heard of one. Right, truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least, not till he removed my gag. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. Why, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say, poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala, even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He'd woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere. In a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account, so he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside, and the worst of it, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end for whatever reason. My car collection had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside of it a dozen times over. And it's very banged up, but I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, hmm? That's what you took away from that story. I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped and this is my cue to go. Sorry. Before I lose all remaining cred. Hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And why? Yes? Nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. And safe journey home. It's a night wind raid. Hi, Cage. Hi, friends. How are you guys doing? Oh my goodness, hi. Hi. Welcome on in, everybody. We're playing some Coffee Talk tonight. We're playing episode 2. Which is actually on sale right now, as Turtle pointed out earlier. It's 30% off until the 20th and 39% off on a bundle for both of the games if you wanted the original and episode 2. Welcome on in, Cage. How was your stream? Oh yay, we got a big shout out for Cage. Thank you. How was your stream? I hope it was wonderful. I was talking with my brother, and it's crazy how you can feel terrible for the whole day, but the moment you want to go home, you start feeling better. I think our bodies are just conditioned to feel a lot better when we're at home and we're in our comfy place. It helps a lot. Hi, everybody. Hi again, Turtle. Hi, Frigid. Hi, hi. You were playing... Ooh, Voices of the Void. It sounds scary. Was it scary? Oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. Sorry, one sec. I finally got attacked by one of the aliens messing with me tonight. It was an obvious ambush, but I walked into it anyway. Oh my god, that sounds terrifying. Definitely not my kind of game. I have like this little headache and it's like at the base of my neck. I'm trying to massage the back of my neck a bit. Because your brother was feeling sick the whole day, but at the moment he asked his boss to go home, he all of a sudden didn't feel so bad anymore. I still took him home though. Sounds like he just needed to come home and rest, and he just had enough of the day. I always feel better in my own house than anywhere else. First wave of visa applications to Europe rejected for failure to include passport signatures. The rise and fall of Weirdstein box offices. A brief history. Sold out. Replica astronaut suits experience an extreme increase in sales. I wonder why. I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. Let's see. Do we have anything new here? Oh, she has her you can see her self summary now. Votre ami est un paysage choisi qui vont charmant masque, bergamasque, jouant de luth et de son quasi triste sur déguisement fantastique. I actually don't know what that means. I may be like 50-50 with French. I can maybe read like 50% of French. I wanna know what that says. I think it's like friend. Oh wait, no. I don't know what that first sentence says. Paysage choisi. I think it's like your love is a landscape. I want... Oh my god, I don't know what any of those words are, let's be real. Que font charmant masque et bergama. No, it's French. It's not Spanish, Google. Translate is doing like a really bad job. Playing the lute and dancing almost. Triste sur lure. Sad under their... Oh, sad under their disguises, I think. Something like disguises. It says 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Thanks for clearing that up. Oh, I could see Bailey's birthday now. Bailey's is August 10th and Lua is October 2nd. Freelance designer and #1 pumpkin spice fan. Road construction on Lenora Avenue. I love how Riona just like writes when roads are closed. What does she do for like a normal job? Trucker fell asleep and crashed near 4th Avenue. No casualties, but quite the property damage. I reckon you want to avoid the area for a moment. Rachel. I wonder how everyone's doing. Oh, I'm not friends enough with her yet to see what she's doing normally. This is a very slow start. Ah, here we go. Right in the nick of time. Yay! I love these guys. Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Hi, Vi. Yes, we are also very relieved. It was a little scary last time. Oh yeah, Amanda. That's Amanda. We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Hopefully this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Even in reality, it should be good night. We find that very strange, that good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise. Additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally... Amanda? Yes, what is it? I think Vi tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken by... no, it's alright, I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of words. Yes, at least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I observed that some thoughtless uses of language can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Vi. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious, extraordinary even, and we are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems to us our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still, we're looking forward to seeing our work recognized. I fully looked up Lua's bio that was in the start. It was the start of a French poem, Claire de Lune. Oh! Your soul is a chosen landscape, on which masks and bergamasks cast enchantment as they go, playing the lute and dancing. They all but sat beneath their fantasy disguises. Thank you. It makes sense because, like, those are all words that I do not know in French. Most of those. 70% of those I don't know. That's really good to know. Thank you, Turtle. So, are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh. DGAPCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is very deserving of the respect, and his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Vi. You rarely ask direct questions. But I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. It's like data on the individual beings then. Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all. I would love to listen to yours, but let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. A barista? How am I? Oh, you mean the cafe. Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am, after a fashion, but I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also, intriguing. I promise I'm not just withholding information, Vi, but things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then, I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was. A coffee drink. I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. So that would be coffee, bitter and tart. So lemon? What else is bitter? I don't know. What do you guys think? Ginger and lemon? Let's see. Hi, David. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Coffee. A bitter and tart coffee drink. So we have coffee. Lemon would be tart and bitter. It could be both. So what if we do coffee lemon? Black lemon maybe? Let's try it. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. And it tastes interesting. It's very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad that I tried this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense, because we see ourselves in hindsight. When the truth is, we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be a rather youthful and innocent part of the hive. Well, I have had to learn and adapt here. It has been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I've changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask, how did you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process, I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes, that always seemed to see beyond the surface, or Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing. You took inspiration from them. Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gala's fashion, I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stop me all the time to ask for medical advice. I can see how that would be problematic. Yes, but then I found this fictional universe, where all the stories take place in the stars, so I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. And at some point, it all came together. One morning I saw myself in the mirror and I felt like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different now than when we first met, and although I've learned the ways of this world and I have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same. Different but same. Yes, different but same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Oh, is this Laurel? No, this is from Pearl. Still no news from Midge. We think the odds are now 84.308% that she is phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a true hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That her calendar might clear up soon and if I want to meet up. Ooh, Silver. Sounds like things are going very well indeed. I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this. But we wish to order a drink as well. Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. I love Amanda. I freaking love Amanda. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Oh no, it's not working. Curious that Earth drink making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating. And it's been working really well. On average. I love that they both still do the finger thing. Like Silver still does the finger thing even though they aren't wearing the astronaut suit. One coffee, please, McDonald's hot. What do you want to do? Burn a hole through yourself? McDonald's coffee is so hot, it's not even a joke. Also, David, I'm glad you're doing good. There have also been some small issues. Earthlings are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some Earthlings express their interest. But when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? Yes, that is when prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns. People do that? Oh, yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know, but it feels really strange when that's the first thing they do. Before they even write a single word. I can imagine. And then sometimes, Earthlings express interest, but after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications. Funny for you 99.908% of the time? Yes. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda's been spending a lot of time on the app, and it started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people. Especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. It's just, she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious of everything in her smile. Please desist, we can sense your hormones boiling. And she's the person you might be getting a date with? I really hope so. I love the finger thing. The finger guns. Why are they so cute? Why is everyone such a cutie in this game? Hi, Zen. Do you have a day and time for your date? No, this is on a different topic. Please excuse me. I love Amanda. So I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda? Or not? No, we have been enjoying it. But we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to. We are born connected, but Earthlings are guarded, and they have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what everyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must feel very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much that they must let go of first. We could not live like that. You said that online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. You do not think that you could ever adapt the way that Silver has? Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. And that is why he's become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand. He wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete. And Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. Amanda, we have to go. Oh no, is it the FBI again? What, again? That call was bad news. The agent. Too late, just hide behind the counter. Quick. Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. Want to fight the agent. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet. It looks like rain again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall, no. Well, you haven't been the most trustworthy element, so I think I'm going to go and look for it. If it's all the same to you, maybe it's fallen behind the counter. Let me check our lost and found drawer first. Would this happen to be it? Seems like an important ID keycard. A shame if someone were to lose it. Well, well, how astonishing. It was here after all. Sounds like my suspicions weren't entirely wrong, were they? It was an honest mistake. Before you make another honest mistake, I'd like you to remember that I'm good at my job. That sounds like a very impressive job to have. What is it that you're doing exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them, which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there might have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often, but it's always seemed very above board to me. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoy these as a pastime. There's very popular videos of them online. Maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big of an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know? It makes people feel unsettled. I see. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing, at least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things, no matter how much they try to look like Earthlings. They were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decided that they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them, and in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public space. Oh, Jesus. Of course it's Fire. Always find a way to keep the public safe. I see. So how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. And that makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder, though. What is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities and different looks, and for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an Earthling at heart, would they really be that much more different than people who live in this city? Then the people in this city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an Earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful. You know what? At the end of the day, I don't know. Nor do I care all that much. Just trying to get the job done here. But you sure have opinions, don't you? I wouldn't want to happen to be friends. You wouldn't happen to be friends with aliens yourself, would you? Now surely that's... You do know that harboring illegal aliens is a crime. Ugh. What was that? Oh, just the coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. This is getting more suspicious by the minute. Stand aside, I'm going to conduct a search. Meow. What the heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over here once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. Still, it's very cute. It's also irrelevant to the current... Drat. I have an emergency elsewhere. But if either of you think that you're off the hook, you're sorely mistaken. You'll be hearing from me soon. Meow. It's okay, everybody's safe. We're safe now. Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40.235% distasteful, 20.84% scary, and 38.931% exciting. I apologize, this is just nerves. We are truly sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here, the agent might come back. No, I lured him away. At least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came in when it did. It bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? Meow. We see. Do you speak cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It's expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. Oof. I feel all out of sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is indeed. Then make us a drink. And one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting and... What would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. Ooh, let's see what we can do. Hey, Red Riding Reaper. It's weird to see Vi and not your ASMR. Well, we're still keeping the comfy energy. It's just not usual ASMR. Hot, very sweet and comforting. I don't like a hot chocolate, I would say. Very sweet. Maybe chocolate and honey? I don't know. Let's see. It's weird that we don't have just regular sugar. I feel like honey chocolate would definitely work. Here you go. Plenty of sweetness in this. This tastes amazing. Thank you, Vi. This really is my kind of drink. It's very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS. We like how different this experience is from the drink you served us the other night. I know, I would love a hot, comforting drink right now. I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations, even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether, but... Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them. But I need to get used to them anyway. It does sound like he got suspicious today. That's far from the worst of it. What do you mean? Vi, you know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yes? Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. Oh my god, is it a cafe for aliens? For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE. SAVE? SAVE, Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Wow. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know, but you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here. And how to understand themselves. Hi, Goose! Thanks for the hydrate. And Lahonk. Hi, Lahonk. The geese are here. Oh no, don't steal the cheese. We don't have cheese, we just have coffee tonight. We have coffee and hot chocolate. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone's meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known that you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an earthling. Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest. And we will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429% depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all of this. And you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, Vi. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes. Good night, Vi. See, now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. Alright. What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Meow. Meow. Oh well, I guess it's time for you to let me close up shop. But, Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. Wait, we're related? I'm related to the alien? I don't understand. Hi, Mimir. Hi, Mimir. How's it going? Or is it just because he wants to be an earthling? So he's related because he's being like human now. I don't know. Is there a closer relation? God, I love the music. Okay, so it's midnight now. We can probably do 2 more episodes. Usually takes me about a half hour for each one. I think we should be able to fit in like about 2 more episodes. Takes me maybe 20 minutes to a half hour, maybe. I'm doing pretty good, Mimir. I'm enjoying our comfy game tonight. I have a little bit of a headache. I hope goes away when I go to sleep tonight. Oh. Well, I posted some pictures of the moon in the Discord from last night, if anyone wanted to see them. I really didn't think I'd be able to see it. I was so surprised. I know my iPhone pictures are kind of shoddy, but it was still cool. I'm looking so forward to getting some good rest tonight and catching up on some things this weekend. I'm so eepy. This game makes me want to try so many things. It makes me want to drink tea again. Curled up with a cat and enjoying your night. Aww. That's so sweet. You are related to Silver. I could share it, but it spoils the first game I get. It's been a while since I've played the first game. I'm gonna have to go and... I think I vaguely remember something like that. I'm gonna have to do some Googling after to bring myself up to speed. Because if we are, I don't remember that very well. But noted. Because now I just want to know. Alright, let's go to the next chapter. Let's see. Tuesday, September 26, 2023. Curbing recent security breaches. Government to block data leakers' websites. Look, it's anonymous. Stop, lol, easy. Citizen data. Oh, that's actually very funny. First workaholics treatment center to open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Did I say workaholic or alcoholic? I meant workaholic. Beachgoers report silver algae blooming on Alki Beach. Something's missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Oh, we gotta check our Tomodachi. Amanda! Silver. It's coming together, I can't believe it. It's gonna be so good. Today's delivery cutoff time. 3 o'clock, no night shift. Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Still on hiatus though. Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in a city such as Seattle. But it feels nice to have someone who depends on you, you know? Do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but maybe that's just me. So she is a 100. She's a 10, but about to marry a freelancing elf, so she's a 100. Why are they so cute even in this fake virtual social media network? I remember going through the other episodes and like finding the real ending. I think it's just been so long that I forgot. Hold on. I'm gonna Google before I go any further. Where is the thing that I need to scroll over? Okay, it was at the top here. Hold on. Understanding. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil this for anybody. I'm just gonna read it. Oh. Okay. I do remember this. I do remember this. Okay. I'm gonna watch the ending again too later just to... There's probably like a video or something of it just to refresh my memory as well, but I do remember this. Hi Maylee. I hope you have a good sleep tonight. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. Did I misplace it? Somehow, I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Or not. Good evening. Hey, Vi. How are ya? Not too shabby, I hope. Everything's just fine. You sure? Positive. How about you, sir? How's work? My shift's over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was in here just the other day. Ah, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan. Yes, what a nice surprise. He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, that's a part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. So Henry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMJ. I'll have a cup of that. Oh gosh, what was STMJ? Have I made it before? I don't remember what he said. It had like honey, ginger milk? Ginger milk tea? Ginger milk honey? Milk. Ginger. It was something like... I'm just gonna see what it says when it comes up. Oh, there we go. STMJ. One nutritious drink from the archipelago coming up. Thanks a lot. So what's in it again? It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. Well, I don't remember putting the egg in there, but whatever. The drink's name itself is after the ingredients. Susu, Teller, Madu, J. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog. Ooh, that'd be a hit with me then. Albeit spicier and not as rich. But I can see why Henry likes it. It's a great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Maybe I should invite him for a drink there sometime. What do you think? That would be lovely. Then consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde'll show up tonight. Oh? Why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little... annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either. I thought he liked this kind of weather. Him, yes. His car, not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yup, gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh. I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it. Which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past, too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? I was going to say homesickness. But I realized that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's the strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough and you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws at you, decay. Just stuff we have to deal with, indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we'd get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox. in and of itself. Heh, that sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Oh, hey there. We meet again. Yes, hello. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Welcome, Miss Riona. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, you mean the tire. There's really no need for concern as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking. My pleasure. May I order a cup of, Russian tea? I don't remember how to do Russian tea. Let's see if it's in the brew pad. Okay, yeah, I don't know what Russian tea is. Doesn't seem like it's in here, so I guess I have to guess. I'm assuming it's gonna be tea and... Man, there's no hints either. There's no hints to what Russian tea is. That's not nice. That's not nice. Is it honey? Tea? Lemon? Oh man, I have no idea. Maybe we do tea and lemon with cinnamon? I don't know. I just googled what Russian tea normally is. Okay, cool. I kinda cheated, but I didn't look up the game recipe for it. I just looked up the Wikipedia recipe for it. Russian tea for the lady Russian to deliver. That's a good one. This is perfect, by the way. Thank you. You're welcome. So who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. Ah, so you two connected in the end. I'm sorry I failed to give his contact info to you. It's fine. He sent me a message last night through my private social media, which both surprised and confused me. I mean, how did he find my account? I heard you can find just about anything online nowadays, if you know your way around, so it's probably an internet thing. That sounds a bit worrisome. What about people's privacy? Yeah, that's a valid concern. All we can do now is consider carefully what we put out there, I suppose. Right. Then I wonder, what does he want from me? Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable. My apologies for these surges. I was hoping it'd become more stable as the days go by, but no need to apologize for something that's out of your control. That's right. You tried everything that you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children? Sorry? Oh, I mean the other day. The hospital admission problem. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had beef with kids that I was unaware of. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries, that was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Ah, yes, well. I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. Thank you. While we're on the topic. I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a metered spot just outside of the now defunct library. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection. Yes, that's correct. I see. So, it was originally a library. You know the area? I know the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's being done with it. Since it's located in a very unpopulated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true. There's even an art college nearby. Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd. Odd? How? It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long, long time ago. Perhaps that's what you were recalling. A flea market, huh? The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait. There was a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know. That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets that you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just going to recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library, on a seemingly deserted street within a busy area that has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Sounds about right. Except the tree's no longer there. Oh? Are you serious, Pops? Why wouldn't I be? That's crazy. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Oh boy, I thought I'd be in early, but you're already here, lady. Hello. Vi, for the love of all things holy, tell me my lighter's here. Well, you're in luck, because it is. Ah, damn, thank goodness. Would you like me to get it now for you? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. Well, what's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized. Oh? They got your car too, lady? Yes, but it's not a big issue. Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where'd you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you'd like. That'd be real swell. Got it. Okay. Oh my god, they have flip phones. Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or? Pretty much. Same location where I parked mine a week ago. I see. You can rest assured. We already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I'm the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's that? Am I hearing you of all people doubting my skill, Vi? No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload. Ah, well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Vi, and don't you forget my lighter. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Vi. You're probably thinking I'm being silly. But what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious, I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. Right. Alright. Here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Cheers. Ah, perfect as always. Are you ready to order? Might as well. I like something desserty, 'cause it's my cheat day. Sure thing, any specifics in mind? Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminded me of a song, but for some reason I can't remember the title right now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real? Then all of the thick cocoa, it's got milk and a little hot spicy kick to it. I thought it was like hot spicy. Okay. I thought it was like the same thing that I gave the aliens. It was like honey and hot chocolate. So it's got milk and it's got cocoa and something hot and spicy. So I guess that's chocolate milk and ginger? Spanish Sahara? I don't think that's it. Let's try a different one. What if I do chocolate, ginger, and milk? See if it's different. That's just ginger milk chocolate. I don't think that's it either. Crap. You want the thick cocoa. Milk and a little hot spicy kick. I feel like hot and spicy is probably... Yeah, there was a churro. There was a churro in the drink. I mean, it's hot chocolate, it's hot cocoa. And it's got milk and a hot spicy kick. Well, I think it would just be ginger. But how else is it gonna be thick cocoa? If I don't add like honey or something to it. That's gonna bug me. I don't know. I don't know if I wanna... I think you had it before. Yeah, it had to be this. 'Cause I don't know what else it would have been. I'm just gonna go with what I did before. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you. Oh, so that's what it's called. That's what we call it here, at least. Very cool, very cool. Then bon appetit. Yeah, so you can only add 3 ingredients. I think this is it. Very tasty. Oh good, oh good. Thanks, Vi. You're so welcome. So, Pops. Just earlier you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where this lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience? Well... I don't know if I should even talk about it, because maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Even for me. What happened? Tell him, Pops. It's not that big of a deal, actually. Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here knows something. You got a point there. Y'all were talking about that area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about a half-a-mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there anyway. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots. A fence here and there. And an unfinished construction site with a couple CCTVs dotted about. No tree? What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. Ah. Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January. Ah. The commercial community decided it really wasn't a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, then they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why? What's up? We were actually talking about it earlier and, being a decades-old landmark aside, could there just be something more to the tree other than being, well, old? You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona. Are you expecting something from me, Vi? Huh? Oh, no. I'm sorry if I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot about it and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I'd like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? Anyway, patrolling on that street's an easy task. Only 4 to 5 cars would park there overnight at most. Which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As expected, though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story. Whoa. Hold on. What a strange setup, huh? Oh, phew, there you go. Thank goodness. Sorry about that. Please continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift, and I found nothing was amiss. And there were only 4 cars parked that night, 2 spaced across the street, and 2 on the opposite corner side by side. My plan was to leave after I walk one last round, to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes. Okay. And then at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette, smug as I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night job well done. Right? Wrong, as I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, went across the street. All tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized cars for you, in a span of less than 10 minutes. That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. And that's if you're using the right tools. Right? But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the streetlights went out, suddenly and all at once. What? Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Oh. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something, but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops, that's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool, though. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see. Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast. Right? Anyway, Vi, I think I want another drink. All that talking's making my throat dry and coffee just ain't cutting it. Roger that, what would you like? What do you suggest? How about some tea with ginger and honey? Sounds good. You can use the red flower stuff you have as a base. Oh, you mean hibiscus? Definitely. Then I'd like red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. Hey, Hattie. How you been? I guess maybe Riona was in the IRA. Teche Rosella? One piping hot Teche Rosella for you. Oh, what does it mean? Je means ginger, te means tea, and Roselle is Roselle, another name for hibiscus. I see. Another legit herbal drink. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Good call, Vi. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops, cause I'm not scared of ghosts. Real beings scare me more. Wait a sec, kid, what do you mean by ghosts, eh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't ya? I don't know, Pops, maybe it's even something crazier than that. This is a real serious problem, kid, don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me, but she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it? What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if this can be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh? I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. I mentioned that there was once a flea market on the street, correct? Right. They called it the fairy market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that. Huh. I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace, but it was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. Was that all before the Vindication Act? Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. What? That's as good as, like, not existing at all. Really, that's horrible. It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place, to ensure transient survival throughout the changing times. And in more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore, the start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection, just so people would notice and come and take a look. Sounds kinda too low-key, no? Because it was illegal, silly. Oh. And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there, and the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before. Wait a second, what? Why did I never hear about it? How long ago is this? The accident occurred in 1959, but the market itself was forcibly disbanded in 1961. Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce, and I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh, correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case. But there was a body, wasn't it? Just not the one people might expect. You mean the tree? Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind. Not all can do that, though. Us banshees don't do that. You don't? No, we simply disappear. So, if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. That's messed up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa, I'm boiling. I'll take a further look into this more mess. But I have a question for you. Yes? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal? I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you're celebrating your birthday today? Happy birthday, Hattie. Did you do anything special today? Ooh, I need more water. I think this chapter might be my last one, guys. I have a bit of a headache today. Happy Borthmas. Yeah, that makes sense. Welp, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift. Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep you all posted. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind, miss. Yes? It's about the fairies passing, and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that it was just a myth. I guess not. Unfortunately. That's why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. They were efforts by those who remembered. They were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory. But that wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It really makes me question my memory. Are there any people that I might have forgotten? Were there any events that I missed? It's quite scary to think about. For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it. Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Riona. Thank you. See you around. Bye-bye. Take care. You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? Hey, Ranarek. Welcome in. Oh, your birthday just started, I see. So you're gonna relax to celebrate. You're gonna spend it teasing your friend who's day younger than you. That's fun that you guys are just one day off on your birthdays. We don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Well, I'm just kidding, Vi. Don't hate me, please. Well, do you want another drink, maybe? I wouldn't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue pea tea. Oh, okay. I'll order something for you, may I? Could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink in a video and it looked perfect for Our Lady. Yep, what is it? It had blue pea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. Let's see what this one is. Oh my god, why are the drinks so freaking pretty in this game? Look at this. Galaxy Mint Tea. Blue pea like blue pea flower. I know, they're gorgeous. I love this tea. I don't even drink tea very much anymore, but I would drink this one for sure. Here you go, miss. From the man sitting right beside you. It looks very nice. Very pretty. I like it. Thank you. I'm glad you do. And wow, Vi, it looks exactly what I envisioned. You're a G. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier though, it was a lot to take in. Also about the whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills. Why? Don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? 'Cause I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you too. I mean, the reason why I wanted to become a soprano your way. The traditional way. Oh? Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Oh, huh. Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that though, can I ask a teeny little question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why soprano in the first place? Because it's been done before. Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it before, so I know it's not impossible. Whoa, for real? Her part was that of a sorbet aria, and she was not very well known. What's a sorbet aria? Oh, I mean she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons. Often desserts, hence sorbet aria. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show or something. Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice, I was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera, but hearing a banshee sing such a playful and lighthearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me. Oh man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works. But it always stuck with me, nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. That's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I've never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you and wishing to leave a mark on this world. Is that what you think? Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that's been traveled before, and that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous. Right? Because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's gonna remember us? Right, Vi? No comment. Aw. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Why wouldn't you? Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me? I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to. Because they're everywhere thanks to my dad. Oh. We weren't wealthy though. Not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by to give us some money. Even though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. Then he'd just leave again a couple days later. Are you the eldest? Nope. But my older bros already moved out by the time I hit high school. Huh. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Which is where my mom and siblings live now. I'm sorry to hear about your father. Oh no, it's fine. Anyway, my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they'd have to chase after me. Good call. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. That's a relief. But that was also why I needed the money fast. I needed to send money to help with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That was why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know, because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone after all. So I didn't know better. How predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even gonna be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house, but I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. But you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful turned me into the butt of the joke all the time. That didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. I just don't want to take up more of your time. So I can ask you a direct question. Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. Kind of forced my thoughts on you and I was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yet I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing all this in the first place. I went with the flow. I made excuses a lot. All to justify the gain, but to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase, because for those who need extra exposure, it's going to be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first, because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so... wait. This is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure, though. How does this show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it yet, but ideally it'll have like an interview at first, and then I'll record your singing, and I'll bring all the gear. I'll also be doing all the editing and stuff, and it's gonna take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But it did start my vlogging journey on my own too, and so I can bet you the result was still gonna be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest, you realize that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you. I'm flattered, but no thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering me, though. Thanks for giving it a thought. Looks like I gotta go. Okay. It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yes, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to? Maybe. I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, Vi. Sorry if I bored you. No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Okay, I really gotta go. I'll see you around. Safe trip. Alrighty, I'll see you, Vi. Come again soon. Oh my gosh, yeah, definitely stay safe. I hope you're somewhere that will be protective from that kind of a weather event if it does happen, Orion. I don't think we've ever had, we've had, lampposts and things knocked over here, but we've never had a tornado. Ontario's pretty good for stuff like that. We don't really get extreme weather. We've been lucky. I think tonight was the most I've talked in the past 2 years, and I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you, Vi. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with, and it's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. then I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting, always. Safe trip, Miss Riona, and have a good night. I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. I think my throat's done for the night. Ooh, I love the Grinch tea. I love the Grinch tea. I'm gonna save. You have to hang out in your basement for tornadoes. Tomatoes. Tornadoes maybe want 2 or 3 times ever. That's not too bad then. Still gotta be scary though. World Golem Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar cell panel prototype ready for first test. Newcomer progressively elven metal band Avatar top US music chart. I gotta save the game now. Tomatoes are dangerous, guys. Beware the tomatoes. Hey, Cybertank. Hey. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna look and see if I can find somebody to raid right now. Give me 1 second here. I have a little bit of a headache. That episode was longer than I thought it was gonna be, so that's good. I thought it was gonna be short. I thought it was gonna be short and I wasn't gonna make it the 3 hours. But we did it. Oh, I think I need to get some good rest. My head is like aching. Let's do... Oh my gosh. I just full screened by accident. Hold on. Who is playing games, comfy games? Oh my gosh, why is this muted? Why is everything muted right now? There's a few different people playing games right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I know. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Thanks, Nomad. Thanks, Lurb. Alright, let's raid Shuna tonight. We're gonna raid Shuna. Let me get the raid messages going. Oh, thank you so much. There we go. Thank you for putting the socials in the chat as well. If anyone does want to follow along on Discord or any other platforms, they're in the chat. We also have our raid messages in the chat. If you'd like to grab a rat and grab a raid message and follow on over to the next stream, we're gonna be raiding Shuna, who is doing some comfy ASMR tonight. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow just with my usual ASMR streams. Around the same time, starting between 9 and 10 p.m. Eastern, hopefully closer to 9 tomorrow. I know it's been a little bit closer to 10 the last couple nights. But I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you for joining for some comfy games this evening. It was really fun. And I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Good night.